couple of months ago, I published a small library to GitHub, and I just realized that the URL is not in my slide deck, so that's very helpful. It's all about view styling. This is a common problem that we all have, how best you style your views. So, read this blog post by Marin. It's all about view styling. I'm going to give away the punchline if I read too fast. I have tweeted this link before, and I will publish the link to both Twitter and Slack at the end of this. So, what Marin postulated, there's a lot of different approaches to styling views. Most common is that people will drop in a struct, and then you set some property on the struct, and then you apply that. That's really difficult to maintain, keep current. So this really needs to be quick, easy to create. They need to be reusable, can be declared in a single place, so they're not spread throughout your file. Need to be inherited, so you don't have to do copy and paste the same styles over and over again, because that defeats the purpose. Should be type safe. I'm going to hold this so I can read my notes. Should be composable. That's a good one. And one at the bottom, for an app that I'm currently building, it needs to support 7 venues. It's universal, and it needs to support an in-house configuration and an app store configuration. So I've got 27 different targets to hit. Minimum 27 different targets. So it's a bit difficult.
It used to be 400 view controllers, now it's 27.
No, that's a different app. I already gave that talk 2 years ago. Still haven't finished that app. No. So the solution that Marin found to this is functions. Functions are composable, they're reusable, and they overwrite the previous function invocation. So as a really basic example, and the rest of this slide deck is just examples of the library that I published, framework. We apply a function, and all it is that the closure takes a single argument, which is the input view. Set whatever you want on it. That's it. Really basic. Yes, it's really open to abuse, but then again, everything we do is, so, yep.
It's not Objective-C.
Remember the code of conduct, Matt. Technology choices. Cool. And if you want to save it, you just save the closure. It really is, the view style is just a struct that's just a wrapper around that function. Very, very basic. And you can apply it with, passing it in. And best part about that is you can separate them. So you can throw your styles into its own group, project folder, whatever you want to do. Keep it away from your actual implementation. But after using this on my project for about a week, I realized that I was typing the same thing over and over, the declaration of the type with this generic. So many times, it's like a dozen times in a single style. And I was like, well, that kind of defeats the purpose if I have to type so much. And so, type aliases are awesome. We can now there's a style type alias on there, and a static func, so it comes down a lot. Cuts out a lot of the duplicate. Shout out if there are any questions as we go. So the main reason that this was built is so that I could put in different conditionals so that the closure itself was only applied if and when the conditions match. So in this case, if it's an iPad-sized device and the horizontal size class is regular. Same might work better for people with buttons. So you just apply it to the button when it's disabled. Pretty basic. So literally the view style struct is just a wrapper that stores some conditions and a closure to be called. But cool, it's actually really extensible. all you need to do is extend the viewStyle.condition, add in your own static func that returns a viewStyle.condition. So this one is a test that I did that changes the style based on whether it's the simulator, whether it's a debug build on device, whether it's test flight, or whether it's App Store. There's no warranty around that because that's why the code's not there. But so the other part was that it's composable. There's a static func called compose, and it just takes a variadic of the different styles. So again, my usual pattern for this has been a common set of base styles, and then any overrides that I have for different device classes or venues or whatever the case might be. Cool. So that's last example. So it's just keeping the common style separate from everything else. So that means that for your submit button, when you apply the submit button style, it inherits from all buttons and then just applies the specific one. That's it. Any questions? I can't run my own mic. You should. You might have to turn it on, Matt.
So how does your library work with accessibility?
That's up to you. We make no opinions about that. You also use it for accessibility if you like.
Any questions?
No? Cool. Easy.
Tweet out the URL.
Yes, I'll do that now.
How the repo you've got, how big is the framework?
It's like 30 lines.
Yeah, so it's
Pretty lightweight, yeah. I think the bulk of it is actually doing the conditions, just actually specifying the conditions.
make a CococaHead out of
No. No, it doesn't even.
package manager.
30 lines of code is just.
Yeah. It should be just a gist, yeah. But it's there, so I think there's actually more in the README than there is in the actual code itself. And the README is mostly that presentation, so just with some more details.
I mean, technically, what you've done isn't specific to style. You're applying a function to an object. Like,
Yep.
it's literally just a function. Like the
Yeah.
or some functional program would look like.
If it was presented as like functional programming, everyone would fall asleep. Sorry, that's probably not good for the coding right now.
No, probably not.
Burritos. Thanks, Rob.
Cool.